Check to see if it's on.
Yeah, well, we're recording. We're good. We're good. All right. All right. Day 3. Major. Made more money.
Whoever listened to me did good.
No one.
Tyler went
No.
8
No
and
one comes
2.
into these videos listening to you, Tyler.
Tyler, oh, no, Tyler went 8 and 0.
Well, the thing is, see, when I choose teams to bet on, I don't even listen to myself, right? I give my picks on who I think's going to win, but then I bet on underdogs that I see that have potential. You know what I mean? So I went 5 and 3, or did I go 5 and 3?
Yeah, you went 5.
Yeah.
But I
All
still
of us
made,
did, except Tyler.
but I still made money because I know which games not to bet on. Like I said yesterday, a lot of the games don't bet on them because of they're 50-50s pretty much, and the percentages just aren't worth it. And I didn't bet on them. I maxed on Navi. Well, not maxed. I put like $70 on Navi, and I won 30 from that. Then I put $30 on Liquid and won 30 off that. So I was up 60, and then I was just bored, right? And I put 35 on G2 versus VP, and G2 lost. So I was still plus like 20 for the day. And then I checked my inventory, and I had gotten a cobblestone drop.
Yeah,
So
I
I
forgot
was
about that.
Yeah, I was pretty much plus 40 for the day. I only made
Yeah.
$20 from the betting, but I had gotten a cobblestone drop just to boost my thing. So as you can see, I went from like 160 to 200 pretty much. Thanks to the cobblestone drop. I was still up 20 for the day. I would have been up 55 if I didn't bet on G2.
Did you put your cobblestone drop into the?
Yeah, I already put my cobblestone drop into it. I
What'd you
feel
get
like
for it?
I feel like G2 had a legitimate chance. It was a really close game,
Blood and Mortar.
16-14. And they just couldn't close it out, but that's okay. I still went positive for the day betting wise.
We were mostly correct about Navi. We're gonna blow out Envious.
Yeah, we were
SK
correct on the safer games that we said to bet on. Like I think we said you can go medium on Navi. That's good to go.
Yeah, we said low to medium on FaZe, and they should have won.
And they should have won. That is
Yeah.
true, but they didn't. So
Yeah.
you lose a little bit of money there. That happens.
So the only reason we weren't wrong.
We weren't.
They just couldn't close it out.
Yeah, I guess so. But still. So if you would have like mediumed on Navi and then like low mediumed on FaZe, you pretty much went even or a little bit up for the day, which is pretty much the only two games that I told to bet on.
Yeah. Because every other game was 50-50.
Yeah, every other game I felt was a 50-50 and the percentage just didn't favor it. The only reason I bet on G2 is because I just kind of wanted to on a 50-50. Like I had a little bit of extra profit and I just wanted to see if I could like get greedy and double it, and I didn't, so I lost some money, but it's whatever. If you would have bet on the two games that we said to, you're either even or up a little bit.
Did we say to go on Gambit yesterday? I don't remember.
I didn't go on Gambit, so I don't think I said to. I'm pretty sure those are legitimately the only two games we said to bet on. Were those two. And now today we have Mouse Sports versus Fnatic.
Gambit upsetting again somehow, even though they were better.
Yeah, I don't understand why people
they still have lower
underrate Gambit. Really, it doesn't make sense to me. But you know,
they have lower percent.
They'll lose today though.
You really think they're gonna lose to VP?
Destroy VP.
I think it'll be a close game though.
I
Okay,
like,
well,
what
can
map
I
would
get
they
to
play
the
on?
fucking map first, Alec? I haven't even fucking said all the matches yet. Mouse Sports versus Fnatic, Godsent versus Envious, North versus Hellraisers, Gambit versus VP, Astralis versus G2, SK versus Navi, Liquid versus FaZe, Flipside versus Optic. Alright, Mouse versus Fnatic. We're saying it's a 50-50 pretty much, and this is not a good game to bet on. You don't know what Fnatic's coming out.
You don't
know what
which
Nico's coming out.
Nico, no, he went from 9 kills today or yesterday to 21.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying. We don't know which one's coming out.
He's stepped up a bit. That's good.
So betting wise, don't bet on this game.
Unless it's like a huge
if it's a slope on a betting site, like for one team, bet on the other team.
Yeah.
Just
or just skip it altogether.
I would skip it altogether.
On Lounge right now, it's 70-30 for Fnatic.
Yeah, on Lounge right now, it's 70-30 for Fnatic. I'd say
if it's like that, then I would bet on Mouse.
If it's like that, you can throw a low bet on Mouse.
Because they could easily go to cash, I think.
Yeah, but Fnatic's really strong on cash.
But Mouse is, in my opinion, one of the better maps on Cash.
Yeah,
Especially with
because Chris
J.
J.
Chris J. Or does too. Chris
So
J's
first
playground.
game, if the percents are really different, go for Mouse. If not, skip altogether. Godsent versus Envious. Well, let's go to our picks first. I pick Fnatic to win. That doesn't mean bet on it. I just want to be clear on that.
Me and Tyler bet on Mouse, or
No, they
chose
pick
me.
Mouse. Don't say bet,
Yeah,
Alec. You're gonna
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
confuse
yeah.
my two viewers. All right. So I'm going for
Actually,
Fnatic for the win. They are going for Mouse for the win. But stay away from betting because it's a 50-50. We just like
Mhm.
we predict winners in our own little game that we're doing,
Mhm.
but don't bet on it.
and then
Godsent
Fnatic's
versus
playing
Envious.
here right
It's
now.
a 50-50 on Lounge. In my opinion, it's a 70-30 for Godsent.
Hmm.
What's your opinion, Alec? I know you're an Envious fan. You have something to say about that?
Like, Envious are probably they ban Overpass, which is Godsend's second best map.
Yeah.
Godsend literally only played 2 maps, which
Train
is
and
Train
Overpass.
and
Train and
Overpass.
overpass.
So Envious already banned Overpass right away.
So you're saying
Gods
Envious would be stupid to keep training?
exactly, which kind of favors Envious.
You
What
don't
I
think
would think
Godsent can perform on Mirage?
they can perform on any map with the trio of them. Even they would probably
with
go to
Pronax.
Mirage.
Yeah.
I think it'll go to Mirage or a Cobble
Mirage
or
is
a
definitely
Cache.
going to be one of the last 2 maps. It just depends on the randomizer.
I think Godsend will insta ban Nuke because Envious are probably the best team on it, and I'm not saying that just
You
to
think
say
you
it.
think Envious is the best team in the major on Nuke?
Yes,
A nuke?
they've beaten almost every team on it, and or come very close to every team on it.
All right.
But I think it'll be a Cache or Mirage, maybe a Cobble.
So in
For
my
Gods?
opinion, this is another game you want to skip.
Yes,
Godsend,
this is
if-
100%
This is
skip.
100% a
If Lekro
skip
steps up.
as well.
Because Lekro
I
didn't do good.
put down Godsent for the win, but like I said last time, skip
Same.
is a skip. We're just saying who we think is gonna win, but that has
I
nothing to do
honestly
with betting.
think Envious will win this
That has
game.
nothing to do with betting. So skip. We're skipping this game, but I personally say Godsent. Tyler says Godsent. Alex says Envious. Now
For-
North versus Hellraisers. I'm pretty sure I was the only one that said Hellraisers on this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were.
Because I feel now I'm just gonna skip down a little bit to a game. North and Optic were 2 teams that were said to be top 8 for sure. Maybe in the quarterfinals, maybe even maybe in the semis, maybe even the finals. They could be the my bad. They could be the I accidentally hit the mute. They could be dude, I can't finish my sentence. They could be the they can be like the dark horses is what they are called, pretty much the upset kings. They're both 0-2, and I don't think either of them are getting a win in the major. So I think Hellraisers is going to upset North, and Flipside is going to upset Optic. Or at least I think they have a potential, and when there's potential in an underdog, that's when you give it a low bet. So I'd say low on Hellraisers and low on Flipside, but we'll get down to there in a second, and I'll talk to that.
The thing is, what maps do Hellraisers like to play?
Cobble.
Train.
Exactly.
Overpass,
That's what I
Dust
think. I
2.
think it'll go Cobble or
But North
Cobble.
isn't good on Cobble. Do you see? They're 0-2 on Cobble.
But yeah, Cobble and Mirage, right? That's or not Cobble Mirage.
Hellraisers will play Mirage.
Yeah, Cobble Mirage is what I think it'll come down to, or maybe a Train.
Dust 2.
I think North will
No,
ban Train.
North doesn't like Dust. Oh, Kijin B actually, it could go Dust 2.
I think North will ban Train.
I think if it goes Cobble, North would win. If it goes Dust 2, Hellraisers probably have an advantage. If it
That's
goes
what I'm saying.
Mirage,
It kind of depends on maps, and because of that, I don't think one team should be favored.
I still think North would win. Either way. I just can't see them going 0-2. Or 0-3.
No one saw them going 0-2. No one saw them going 0-1, but look where they are now.
No one saw them and Optic going 0-2.
Exactly. Look where they are now.
So
And
this
that's
is probably low bet on Hellraisers.
Low
or
bet on
skip.
Hellraisers.
That's upset potential.
That's for me. That's upset potential. They all went on North. I'm going with the upset on my who's gonna win. I'm gonna say Hellraiser's gonna take this. 16-13. Mirage.
I'll say 16-10 Cobble North. But if it goes to Mirage, I think it'll go 16-13 North.
It'll be a close game for sure. Though.
So far we have Skip, Mouse, Fnatic, Skip, Godsend, Envious. Low bet Hell Raisers. VP versus Gambit. I'm gonna say 65-35 in favor of VP.
Mhm.
Maybe 60-40 in favor of
Yeah.
VP.
What
That's
are
what
the
it's
two
at right
teams
now
that
as well.
Gambit played right now?
Gambit has played North and Godsent,
Which are
and
Godsend
they've
or
played both Cobble. Wait,
yeah?
no,
No,
did
no,
they?
no.
No, no,
Over.
no.
No, they
Overpass and
played
Cobble.
Overpass,
I think this map will go to either Cobble.
Cobble or Nuke.
Oh yeah, and I favor Gambit on Cobble actually.
I do
Mhm.
too.
But
And
I'd
VP
say
on-
VP is a team that's always been decent at Cobble, so they never really practiced it.
I never thought they were actually that decent.
They're
at
all
it.
right.
They
They're all right.
they almost lost to Optic too on
But
Cobble.
that was about a year
I'll
ago.
take it back. I never thought they were good on Cobble. I thought
Yeah,
they
that's
were.
what I said. They're decent. They're decent
Yeah.
enough to where they don't have to practice it, and they can beat tier 2 to tier 3 teams on it.
Mhm.
That's why they. But usually they don't play it against top teams.
Zeus, I think, studied the crap out of VP.
Zeus studied the
And-
crap out of everyone, and that's why Gambit's going 3-0.
Zeus is insane, dude.
I would either skip it or bet low on Gambit. I can't see betting on
Maybe
VP this game.
maybe medium on Gambit.
Yeah, I definitely say VP's making it out no matter what, but I don't think they're making it out 3-0.
I think they'll go 3-0, but it'll be this is actually probably the game to watch tomorrow, if not the next. Well, all three of these games in a
Yeah,
row.
all three of these next games are really crucial.
Because Gambit hasn't really played a good team yet.
You say that, but they played.
Godsend
They
is
played
like
a team that shit on the team that was supposed to win the major, and they played a team
Oh,
that was supposed to be top 8, and they didn't even get double digits on both teams.
God Center crap, and
was on Overpass too. Their best map.
they just Astralis lost it to themselves. That's the only reason. Or Astralis, whatever. Fine, dudes.
All right,
North.
well, probably skip Gambit VP.
Yeah,
if
you
it's
might want to.
if it's less than like a 60-40, you could drop a low bet on Gambit. But I wouldn't
Depending, yeah,
suggest
it's all
it.
depending on the percents on the website.
Yeah, it really does. Astralis G2. I went with Astralis on this one. I think G2 is gonna go 1-2, but I really would like to see them win. I don't know if they're going to, but I really like to see it. I think
It'll
that
be
both
a-
these. I think both these teams are making it out of groups.
So groups.
I think they're both gonna be able to clutch it out of groups, but it just depends on who's got the easier path.
Even if one goes 1 and 2.
Even
I
yeah,
feel like
one of them
Astralis
has
will
to.
go
One of them has to
3
go
and
1 and
2.
2.
I know.
Astralis will go 3 and 2, and G2 will go 1 and 3. Maybe 2 and 3.
1 and 3. You think G2's not making it out?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
I think they can make it. I think they're gonna be Astralis and make it out 3-1.
This is a complete skip for me. I don't really see an underdog.
No, definitely skip this.
Now the next match is
This
SK
is a
versus-
skip too.
Not for me.
No, yeah, not for you, of course, but like
This is SK versus Navi. This has always been, I'd say, a 55-45 for Navi in history. How many ever times they've played against each other? Navi's always kind of had the edge, except for the major that they got shit on. Other than that, Navi's kind of always had SK or LG, whatever you want to call them, number. As you can see here, when Luminosity won the major, it was pretty much that's when they started picking up. But I don't think SK is nearly as stable as Navi is right now, and I would say skip the match if you don't want to lose money. Me, I don't really care. I'm going medium on Navi. I want like I didn't really win much yesterday, so I want to win a lot today or lose a lot. I don't really care. I mean, I care. I want to win the money, but I feel like this is the best match for me. Now, that being said, it's pretty much, I'd say it's a 65-35 for Navi. I don't know. They probably don't agree with me on that, but I'd say this is 65-35 for Navi. And so I'm going to go like medium, like not even medium, probably like $80 on Navi. Because I
what
feel
would
like
you think the maps are coming out?
we already talked about this, me and Alec, and we said what? Navi would ban Cash instantly. They would
is
ban
instant ban
Nuke
for Navi.
instantly. Cash and Nuke are Navi's bans for sure.
Hmm.
And then we decided, or we were trying to fight between if Navi would ban Train or Dust 2, right?
Yeah.
And we think SK is banning Cobble and Overpass.
And then I think they would ban. Wait, who gets the 3 bans?
We don't know.
I think
Is
it's
it right?
random.
Because
Uh,
But
I think if SK got the 3
if
bans,
no matter what, Navi's banning Cash and Nuke.
yeah.
Whether they
I
get
think
3 or 2.
it'll come to an Overpass train or a Mirage train or a
I
Mirage
think it
train.
might be
One of those 3 combinations.
maybe
Which
Mirage does too.
I can't see them leaving in Dust 2.
Well, Navi kind of has to if they only get 2 bans.
Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh.
Mhm.
It really does depend. I'm giving Navi the edge on every map, though, in my opinion. Slight edge, but they have the edge on every map, and I think that's why I feel confident in betting a little bit on Navi. But I'd say skip if you don't feel like just like going for it, and you're not trying to make huge profit like I am. Just don't do that. Liquid Phase. Um, Liquid Phase is a weird match. They both have showed really good performances. FaZe should have beat SK today. They shouldn't even be in this position.
Yeah, it should be 2-0 right now.
Liquid put up a really good fight against Envious from being down 15-7. Alex said Envious kind of beat themselves up about it, and that's true. But then again, Liquid did struggle pretty hard against Flipside. But if you think about it, Liquid don't play Overpass that much,
Yeah,
and that's like
one right there
Flipside's
too.
best map. So the fact that they could clutch it out, it just shows how much raw talent that they have.
This map is gonna go to Nuke or
Mirage.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Do
yeah.
FaZe
If
still
Liquid's
play
gonna
Dust 2?
win,
FaZe ban Dust 2 instantly.
Do
yeah.
they?
Yeah,
I
they
think
banned it
so.
instantly today.
I
If
wonder why
Liquid
that is.
win,
They have Kerrigan.
Kerrigan's more of a tactical mind.
But he's always played Dust 2 on Astralis and TSM, and he's always been a really strong personal player on Dust 2.
That's true, but they banned it. They banned it second, I believe.
This could go to
Today.
Cash. You see FaZe banning Cash?
Yeah. What is their first ban?
FaZe?
Yeah.
I don't think they have one. I think they're strong on maps.
yeah.
I think that FaZe has a really good map pool.
I think they'll ban Liquids. I think
Yeah.
Cobble. They'll ban Cobble.
FaZe will ban to Liquid strengths. FaZe is I think FaZe is a really solid team because they have a deep map pool, and they don't ban to their weaknesses. They ban to their opponent's strengths.
It'll be FaZe ban Cobble. Liquid will ban.
Especially with Kerrigan.
Liquid will ban Dust 2. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just feel they. I'm trying to think what Liquid ban instantly.
I'd say Train.
No, they keep Train.
They're not comfortable on Train.
It'll be FaZe ban. What did I say they'd ban?
We said
Cobble. FaZe ban Cobble. Liquid ban Dust 2. FaZe ban Train. Liquid ban.
You're saying FaZe is banning Train
Yes.
with Kerrigan.
No, I'm just trying to think what the other map is that I'm thinking of.
Overpass. Mirage. Dust 2. Cash.
Mirage, Cash, Overpass.
I don't know, man. Just tell me what maps you give. You're going with FaZe on this game, right?
100%.
What you're saying FaZe has maps in?
all.
You're saying FaZe advantage is better than Liquid on every map?
This would probably be the second safest game right after the next one.
You really feel that way?
Yeah, because I feel like FaZe can beat them on Overpass. I feel like, especially
Liquid's not
with
playing Overpass, I don't think.
Elijah. Elijah's the only player that's stepping up for Liquid.
That is true. He pulled them through to the Envious game.
He pulled them through
today too.
But
that's the thing.
Literally,
That's the
Nitro
thing.
has
If they can beat like decent teams and tie decent or like almost beat decent teams with just one player, it's gonna be really scary for FaZe if Nitro or Hiko just kick it in. Just think about it.
I don't see it happening though.
You don't see Hiko finally performing. You don't see Nitro finally performing.
I think if Nitro performs, Elise won't perform. That's just my take. I think this is an overpass,
I'd say Elise
or
doesn't underperform at majors, and that's why.
no, Mirage and Nuke. That's what it is. I think it's Mirage and Nuke, and I see FaZe winning both easily.
I don't know, man.
That's my thought. I just feel like they're more strategical. What's it called? Liquid. Hiko's calling for them,
Yeah.
which I don't.
Do you know who their coach is?
Yeah, I know.
Zeus. Has 2 majors under his belt. A lot of experience. Doesn't.
We'll see tomorrow.
I'm going with a low bet on Liquid. Alex says FaZe has this easy. Take that as you will. I'm making money. Alex sitting there watching. It's up to you guys what you want to do on that. Optic versus Flipside. This is another game that Alec feels really confident on. I have to disagree on. I feel like Flipside has upset potential.
This is Train and Cobble made in the.
Yeah, this
whatever
is
you
Trainer Cobble no matter what. I feel. I feel this has to go to Trainer Cobble.
Optics best 2 maps,
And
as
Flipside.
long as with flip sides, and then if you
With
put them
debatably
together,
Flipside's best 2 maps other than Overpass.
true.
And Optic's gonna probably instaban Overpass. No?
No, they'd instaban Nuke
Mm-hmm.
or
Well,
Dust 2. No, no, Flipside would instaban Dust 2.
yeah, Flipside instaban Dust 2, Optic instaban Nuke. Then after that, I'd say
Flipside ban Cash.
Flipside ban Cash, Optic ban. No. Flipside's not banning Cash, dude. Optic's
Optic
banning.
would ban Cash.
Optic's banning Cash. Flipside's banning Dust 2.
No,
Whoever
we said over. Wait, no.
we said Overpass or Cobble or Mirage. I can see this being a Mirage.
Train Cobble.
Oh yeah, Train Cobble because Optic's gonna ban Overpass. I can see Mirage too, but
Yeah, I can see Mirage.
Alec favors Optic really highly. I think Optic has a lot of pressure on them. They were supposed to come into this major and and they've had a tough road. Okay, they definitely have.
Can I say who they played?
That's not fair to say. They've played VP and lost 16 to 14, and played Astralis and lost 16 to 12.
16-13. Yeah.
And although you can say that's not really fair to lower Optic, the way that they lost to both of the teams was what
They're playing the worst team in the tournament, in my opinion.
Okay, that's true. I can see that. But I'd say North's worst team. Optic, the way that Optic lost those games though, Optic was up what 12-8 against Astralis, and they lose 16 to 12 on CT side of Mirage or Train, right? CT side of Train, they lose 8 straight rounds. VP,
It was 8-7.
they were up like 12. They were up what 13 to 7 against VP. They lose
Yeah.
16-14. I feel that they don't have the strength to close out games, and I think Flipside is a team that can capitalize off that, even though they don't have the best raw aim. They have Electronic, they have World Edit, I mean, with the tactics. I think Flipside has a high upset potential. If the percents are like this, like a 30-70, I'm gonna throw a low bet on Flipside for sure. You guys say there's no chance, but I'm gonna throw a low bet on Flipside. So at the end of the day, skip Mouse Fnatic, right? We're all agreeing on that.
Yeah, or low bet on Mouse.
Low bet on Mouse if you want to, if the percents are right. Godsend Envious skip no matter what. Fuck that game.
No,
Yeah.
that is the game.
That's gonna be a good game to watch, but just skip it altogether betting.
It won't even be a good game. It'll be a blowout either way.
North Hellraisers, I'd drop a low bet on Hellraisers if the percents are right.
I would never bet on North.
I would never bet on North. Yes, don't ever bet on North. But you can drop a little bit on Hellraisers. Gambit VP, the same thing. I would never bet on VP. If you're gonna bet, maybe a little bit on Gambit depending on percentage. Astralis G2 skip altogether.
This is the worst game. Yeah.
SK Navi skip altogether except for me.
Yeah.
Liquid FaZe.
I'd say medium on FaZe.
Alex saying medium on FaZe. He thinks it's a really safe game. Take it as you will. You can go with me or Alec. Alec said
There is
medium
no
on-
safe game. Before
Yes,
we
there's
say
no
that.
safe game in betting. You have to say
But
that every
it's
time, Alec, because
safest.
people will fucking flame me in the comments. So blah blah blah.
Yes.
Because I've seen it happen before. I used to watch these videos, and
Mm.
people every time they say, "Oh, you said it's safe bet." There's no safe bets in betting. I think that's something that everyone needs to get across. There's no such thing.
But
Alec
the
thinks this is the
safest.
safest, which means he thinks this is the least risk for an upset.
Yes.
But I see upset potential in liquid. That's why I'm going low bet on liquid. Alex
Well,
says
I say optic is more, but the more money worth. I think the
the percents are
percent.
going to be closer for phase in liquid. So you'd
Yeah.
get more money if you were to bet on phase, is what he's
Just
saying.
because we haven't seen Liquid play a good team, like they lost to Envious. Yeah, they came back, but that was more of Envious choking.
This is true. So I'm going, but we know liquid. We know who they are. We know
It's
how
gonna be a
strong they are.
Liege. It's gonna be a Liege versus
And I
FaZe.
think Nitro and Hiko can easily step up in an instant's notice, and that's why I'm gonna drop a low bet on Liquid because they've gone so close to playing, I'd say, decent teams. Flipside is an okay team. They might be worst, second worst at the major, but this is a pretty strong major. And losing to Envious with the comeback with just Elish carrying, I think that you can drop a low bet on Liquid, hoping for the fact that Nitro and Hiko will step up, and that's what I'm gonna do. So Alex says medium bet on phase. I say low bet on liquid. Take that as you will. Um, Optic flip side. Alex says this is really safe, or not really safe. This is safe again. This is pretty much what the last one.
These are the
Alex sees Optic winning this like a lot. I see upset potential in flip side, so I'm probably gonna drop a low bet on flip side.
these are the two best maps though. I'm assuming are coming out of this game though.
So
Either one.
Alec is saying that these are the safest matches to bet on the overdog, but remember, safe betting is never safe. I see upset potential, so I'm going for an upset. And that's pretty much what today is. This is going to be the last day with 8 games because 2 teams are going home after today.
Mhm.
After this, there's going to be 6 games and then 4 games,
No.
and yeah, 2 teams
I
are
think
going
there's
home.
well tomorrow or the round 4 and 5. There's more games than today
Why?
because round 4 there's 6 games and then round 5 there's 9 or 3, so that makes it 9. So there's just one more extra game.
No, I'm saying that it has more than round 4.
More
Oh,
teams.
then
More
yeah.
teams.
Yeah, we're not saying combined.
Thought you
It
were
has
talking about
more than
combined.
round 4 and
Yeah.
5. But this is the last. This is the last day with 8 games. Okay, because 2 teams are going home, and that could be North Hellraisers or Flipside Optic. So those are our predictions. I think since this was kind of a longer one, I'll probably leave a timestamp like where we just say the final prediction, like the last 3 minutes. If you watch the rest, thank you. But this is our predictions for the day. I just want to say, if you guys didn't see my other videos, I started off with like pretty much 80 bucks because I saved 10 of it, and I'm up to 200. So I've had a pretty successful major so far. If this Navi SK game doesn't go my way, I'll still be up a little bit. But if it does go my way, I'm gonna be up a lot. So thank you for watching.